Well, I just spent several minutes talking to a camera when I didn't hit the record button. Now my arm is tired. Right. You know when you type out an entire message and then something on the screen messes up that causes you to delete that entire message that you just typed out to someone? Like an email or a private message or something? Yeah. That's how I'm feeling right now. So, in the previous unrecorded thing that I just did, I explained that I'm holding the camera oddly, like this, and things. Oops, that was my knee. I didn't mean to do that. I explained that I'm holding the camera strangely because I'm trying to hold it in a way that my arm doesn't get too tired, and that I'm showing the fact that I'm actually dressed because I have a sleeveless top on, and if you can't see the top of my shirt, it appears as if I am indeed topless, and I am not. I am wearing clothes, guys, and I wish for that to be obvious. Yeah. Hi! If you've been watching Mega Time lately, or if you've seen any of the videos, you'll notice that I've been sick. DARCAGE has been sick too. We've all been really ill. It sucks, which is really funny because we're miles apart from each other. We got sick through the computer. How awesome. But, I am doing this vlog DARCAGE style, holding the camera in front of my face, or trying to. I just vlogged for several minutes with this arm holding the camera in a really nice angle that I liked, and I talked really well, and I thought I did a pretty dang good job talking about the Red Ranger and got pretty far, and the camera shut off to conserve power because I didn't hit the record button. Classic Cho. My vlog today is going to be about Power Rangers, which is what our channel has ended up being a lot about, even though originally we intended for it to be centered around toku and anime and things like that. But somehow we kind of naturally gravitated towards Power Rangers Megaforce, I guess because this season is just so awesome. DARCAGE, he doesn't have a problem with that, but he's more of a toku and Kamen Rider fan. He's an anime fan, and he's a fan of all things. I'm the Power Ranger fan, or I was originally. Now, well, no, I can't say that. He's been a Power Ranger fan for 20 years, but it's just, you know, we intended for this channel to be toku, and then somehow we just ended up Power Rangers. Sorry that these angles are massively atrocious, but today I'm going to talk about the actors and actresses in Power Rangers and kind of give you an idea of where they started. And you know, I randomly just decided that I wanted to know what they were doing before Power Rangers, so I typed their names into Google and figured out what it was that they did. So since the Red Ranger is indeed the Red Ranger, we'll start with him. Andrew M. Gray, as you might be able to tell by his either his physique or his jawline, his freaking face. He was a model before he was a Power Ranger, and you know, the other thing that kind of gives it away is the fact that he is a little less comfortable in front of the camera in comparison to the rest of the cast. And it wasn't his first job being on Power Rangers, but the first acting experience that he had, or at least was listed online is that he was in some sort of video thing. There's not really a lot of description that I could find on that, so that's the extent of his experience, and it kind of shows. You know, they probably kind of picked him for how he looks. You know, he has the Red Ranger look, and he's new in town, so he's allowed to be awkward, I guess. And yeah, that's Andrew. He looks like a Red Ranger, so they gave him the job. Maybe. And, you know, I really wish the first take would have recorded because it sounded better. I don't dislike him. That's what it sounds like I'm saying, and it's not. Just for clarification, I'm not saying he's the bad actor. Dadgummit. This is so bad. Okay. Moving on to Gia, whose story is, you know, a little less plain. She was a small actress before, much like most of the cast. They, notice I say most, they have all pretty much had acting experience prior. Let's see, Christina Masterson, who plays Emma, had been in a few, like a movie or two, just a few small parts. She was in an episode of CSI playing a girl named Lexi, so that was a little bit of a bigger part. Gia was on, I think, 19 episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, so she did a little more work, and she's had experience. She's been in a few movies as well, with smaller parts. Then I'm not going to say his name correctly, and I do apologize. I don't know what kind of name it is. I don't know where it comes. Azim? That's what it looks like to me, okay? That is my best guess. He plays the Black Ranger. He plays Jake. Let's just say that he plays Jake, because I can't say his first or last name. And I found this very cool and interesting, he had, from what it looked like to me, and this is all my opinion, the reason he was so sort of pumped at the beginning and in the first episode and in his element was because he has experience in a lot of films, and they weren't, you know, none of them were big time films that we would have seen, but they were all like fighting stuff. It might have been his most recent one, I think, but one that stood out to me, the character he played was a samurai. So he would have been playing that part and probably would have been fighting something or slashing something. So he would have been in that character, and so sort of making that switch to Power Ranger wouldn't be too difficult. And, you know, we just had samurais last season, and I thought, obviously, that was kind of funny and ironic. You know, where was he then? But, so it's just like, well, no wonder he had it from the get-go. He's been doing, you know, things like this for a while now, and I just thought that was really cool, and I'm fangirling. Shut up, Joe. Another thing I found really awesome was that John Mark Loudermilk, who plays the Blue Ranger, was actually had zero acting experience at all. And he just kind of, on a whim, decided to try out for the part. And his parents encouraged him, and they were a little scared at first. But he just, you know, decided to do it and actually got picked for the part. Like, we were kind of picking on him for being sort of an overactor and that sort of thing. But, you know, he legit went to college and did acting there, and like, I feel bad now. You know, there's an article. I'll link it down in the, I'll find it and put it in the box down there. I'll probably put a few links that I found. I dug up a bunch of stuff. I had so much fun. It was like the middle of the night. I do this stuff. I'll just randomly be like, I want to learn about quantum mechanics. I don't know why that popped in my head. I don't know. So that's what popped in my head in the middle of the night. And there's a really cool article with a bunch of stuff on him and how he got to trying out for Power Rangers and actually made it, and all of his schooling and all of that stuff. So he's got like a whole article thing of stuff that I didn't bother to memorize. But I thought that was pretty awesome. That everybody kind of comes from a different place. You know, the girls are both actresses. You know, the guy who plays Jake is an actor and a really good one. I mean, they're all great. We've got our Red Ranger, who's, you know, the good-looking, there to be, you know, the, not placeholder, but there to inspire everyone, and he does his job. And I don't know, I really, really do like the cast for everything that they are, and I'm so ready and excited to see them, you know, sort of not feed off each other, because it sounds weird, for them to get better and, you know, grow and stuff. I went and I followed everybody's Twitter, and Ciara Hannah has a YouTube channel, and I like kind of mini freaked out. It's like, oh my god. Azim, or however you say his name, his Twitter, he says some really, not weird stuff, but he says some pretty cool stuff on his Twitter account. Andrew's account sounds like it's scripted and run by his manager. John Loudermilk doesn't have much up, like, at all. And then, Christina, who plays Emma, she has accounts to, like, Twitter and stuff, but I haven't really seen much from her. But I was so overjoyed that, Ciara in particular has a YouTube channel. That's, like, the coolest thing. I wish they all had YouTube channels, because I'm on YouTube, and it's just like, come live with us. Like, come join the fun. I don't know. Okay. I will see you guys when I see you. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel if you would. It would be awesome. I'm not usually this weird, I promise. I mean, I am, but not, I don't know. I feel like I'm being mean or something. Like, something's wrong with me. I've been ill. Forgive me. I'm not trying to be mean. Am I mean? Am I being mean? I'm not trying to be mean. I love the entire cast. I really do. They're all wonderful. Okay, I'll shut up. I love you all. Like the video, don't like the video, comment. Watch some of our older videos. Watch my better, shorter, more fun, not crass vlogs. Watch DARCAGE vlog. He has a vlog going up soon, if it's not already up when you're watching this. I have a channel where I dance and stuff, and I sing songs. I might be singing on this channel sometime soon. Hint, hint. Be on the lookout for that. No, that was not a wink. I was squinting. I can't wink. I don't try. Yeah. Comment and stuff. Right. Okay, so, Cho out. Bye, guys.